It's going to be a little awkward because I'm actually going to switch the videos back and forth, so bear with me. Here's my tank. One of the first things you'll notice is that I have the zoom out mod so that I can zoom further out. I noticed that the player on the other side that I got a copy of didn't. First thing you'll see is that my map is blown way up, and Commando has been given very specific directions to which way he wants all the players to go. Hagrid and I, the two M18s, are in a defensive posture, ready to shoot anywhere across the field. We've got great accurate guns, we're very mobile, and we've got great vision, and Kildane, our scout, is headed out to light stuff up for us. The assumption was that you guys would probably go for the town, where you would be able to fight without long range fire, so we're immediately headed for the town and trying to take already cover with the bulk of our troops. And Hagrid and I are covering this area. You'll notice Kildane is staying below the ridge line. He'll pop up and then pop back down. I'm trying to keep terrain between him and the other tanks. He lit up the first target, but it's out of our view range, probably 750 meters. That's our arty firing. I fired a shot at somebody. Switch to my camera. And notice I have a bush in front of me about 50 meters that will completely disguise my tank even when I fire. Hagrid's the same way. I have a laser on my mini map so that when something pops up like this red guy just did here in J5, I can just put my laser on it and know right away whether or not I can see it. So I spend a lot less time in my sniper scope than most people do. So somebody fired on Kildane and missed. And now we have an idea where you guys are. Oh, look at this. 572 meters, I missed. I know you were there. Arty fired on you. And since you haven't moved...
Got him!
Gotcha. 572 meters. Since I didn't see you, that means you didn't move. Because if you had moved, you would have broke camo and I would have seen your hull. Sorry, what I meant to say was if you had moved your hull, you would have broke camo and I would have seen you move behind the building. Zilladane, you got Ariok. That's interesting. You're not supposed to shoot your uncle. So right now, red team's winning. At this point, Commando, who was calling our battle, realized that you guys were camping. So they started pushing you. And we figured that we would let, at this point, he gave us the okay to go. Hagrid's going to stay back. This is called a bounding overwatch. I'm bounding forward rapidly without concern for firing. Basically, I'm using speed and terrain to keep myself from being hit, and as soon as anybody fires on me, they'll be exposed to Hagrid. But now he's going to come with me. Switch back to the overhead. I'm in a bush. I have a hill to my right. I'm going to wait for my binoculars to engage, and I don't see anything. So I'm going to wait a second. Make sure Hagren's set up so he can fire. And now I'm going to move to the top of the hill. Remember that your vision is from the top of your gun mantlet. So all I need to do is just pop up a little bit, let my binos engage. I don't see anybody, and my sixth sense has not gone off. I move up a little bit more, let my binos engage. My sixth sense hasn't gone off. Nobody sees me. I don't see anybody. Again, creeping up a little bit of time. I'm using the R button. So now I got 2 targets. Now I've been spotted. 3 targets. I've lit 3 guys up. So I'm going to back down the hill. You notice I'm zigzagging so that if the red team's arty is on me, that it will probably miss. And it did. 3 arty rounds, all missing. What's worse is I told the rest of the team at this point that the arty's on me and all 3 have fired. So now I'm going to use this hillock again, and I'm going to isolate, so I'm only dealing with 1 tank, the one to my far right, so that these other 2 guys don't engage me. Right now I'm just sneaking it really slowly so I don't break my camo. Look at that. You're going to pop right out.
Looks like
I got a
that
side
one went
shot
right through.
Maddie, I need to teach you how to side scrape so you don't do that again. I'm going to back away, keep moving. Stop. Now I'm just going to be still. Let my camo engage, my binos engage. Now Hagren is sneaking up on the left side. So now we're putting you guys in a pincher movement. This is the worst thing that can happen to you when you're in a static position, because now I can engage this guy behind the barn, Hunter. And actually what I'm figuring is that Silo's going to keep the arty from hitting me, and I can hug the barn and proximity light Hunter and the other 2 tanks. And Hagren's going to sneak up behind him and start damaging. Their guns turn. Shot into Hunter.
We lit
Fire.
that one up good.
He missed me. Turn around. Just wait.
Enemy vehicle knocked down.
Now Hagren's on one side of the building and I'm on the other. You guys are cornered. Back up.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Snapshot. Come around here and flank him. He's looking at me. Hagren's going to get up behind him and get him.
We've lost a track. Penetration.
That was a good shot.
The engine is holding together for now. Don't push it. Track repaired. Drive on.
That's pretty much the game. Okay, now we're going to watch it from the red team side. You guys, heavier tanks and 1 more arty than we did.
Let's get this show on the road.
First thing I notice here is that when I'm running, looking at Dead's game, he doesn't have the zoom out mod, and he doesn't realize that you can make the mini-map larger by pushing the button there. Push the plus button makes your mini-map larger, the minus button makes it smaller. You can make it like as big as you want. But I'm old and going blind, so I make it big enough I can't miss it. So you guys completely turtled up. I think the thing that got you was that we killed that 3601 Raw Man in it pretty quick and it took your eyes away. Dead, I gotta tell you, you move around way too much. When your hull moves, your camo break. You have 3 camo coefficient. One is stationary, one is moving, and one is firing. You are much harder to see when you're stationary. You had some bushes in front of you. What you should have done is just stuck your nose out through those bushes and been absolutely still. And Raw Man was visible, and Artie was firing all over at this point. But the T-50 had spotted him, and you guys still had not seen our scout. You guys are doing a good job of being back-to-back, protecting each other. That's great. Good spread out. The 3601 probably needs to be in better cover. Okay. Dead, that gave you away right there, popping that thing, because I know that Hawthorne was looking at that building, and all of a sudden he broke that part of the building. He knew you guys were tanks that were there. One of the things good Artie players are going to do is watch from down trees, down fences, and stuff like that. They'll call it out and they'll give us an idea where tanks are. You're just moving way too much. That's where I got Raw Man. That was Zildane getting Ariok. Now one of your guys is going to get the scout. So one of the reasons we like to bring M18s to the battle is because they can actually double as a scout if you lose our scout like we did. So this is about the point where we had taken the city, and I suspect that this is about where, I'm going to zoom out here, this is about where I was sneaking up on you guys. Seabuck was charging like he likes to do. At this point, the white team knew that we didn't need to defend the base anymore because all of you guys were accounted for. And we knew you were camping. Now Hunter is in a great position, and Maddie's in a great position. And Dead's actually in a pretty good position, but he's just got to stop moving around so much. He's just too easy to spot. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was Dead that I saw first. Let's see if Dead, if you had stopped right there, the top of your turret is looking over that solid base. You would have spotted things, but you would have almost been invisible yourself. Oh, there I am. Yeah, but you don't have a shot on me. So I say about I can just peek up. And Artie's on you because I spotted you. Now Seabuck is coming up the other side. what we're doing is cornering you so that you can't get cover from both of us, both directions. That's the same thing Hagrid and I do when we start working together. So now I'm up there. I don't think Maddie even realized I was. I got a good round into somebody. Oh, must have been Maddie. Now I disappear. That was just my camo engaging. Yep, look at that. How did I make that run and you guys didn't get a shot out on me? You did, you missed. And there's Hagrid. That's you guys getting pinched from two sides. 3 of you cornered by 2 tanks. That's pretty interesting.
Enemy armor is
It's a good
damaged.
shot on Hag.
Our track is hit. It
Hunter,
could break
you
any
need a
minute.
fire extinguisher on your tank. So Maddie, what you should have done at this point is you should have picked either me or Hagrid to go after and double team us.
They're hit.
So that was a good shot.
We're immobilized. Bail out. We're finished.
Oh yeah, I have the fireworks mod. So when a tank dies, fireworks goes off. Okay guys, I hope you learned something from this. It was a lot of fun.